6 on the Weather Channel.
Oh, welcome back. Winter weather update time, and winter weather, I think, is an understatement, Greg.
Yes, right. I don't know how to categorize it, but blizzard watches have been expanded across parts of the middle Atlantic states, including New Jersey, Delaware, places that maybe, were thinking, oh, we're going to get missed from this whole blizzard. The watches have been posted suggesting that there's a likelihood, I think, within the next 48 hours of seeing very strong winds gusting over 50 miles per hour, visibility coming down from falling and blowing snow, and it's going to be really, really bad travel. Basically impossible across the I-95 corridor here.
Yeah, and it's a case where it's snow falling and blowing and drifting snowfall, because the criteria is really a visibility thing. It's all about, there may not even be falling snow. Obviously, in this case, there will be.
Exactly.
But, just want to get that clear. So the blizzard watch isn't necessarily for amounts of snow, but there's going to be a bunch anyway.
We know there's going to be a lot. We know there's going to be, we think, probably, the best estimate right now is 18 to 21 in the D.C. area, and less as you go north from there. But I do want to point out, I don't want to forget our friends in North Carolina and South Carolina, because there's going to be significant icing that begins tomorrow. I know the Weather Service just tweeted out on their website that they have some high amounts there in excess of ½ an inch across the Piedmont. Let's talk about this, because tomorrow during the afternoon we are going to be seeing in that pink area likely freezing rain, which is a problem.
Yeah, freezing rain's the tough one. It weights down trees, weights down power lines, accumulates on roadways and cars, and that's really the nasty stuff. The snow you can get out, the ice you can't.
That's exactly right. And you know what else, too? And this is a daytime event. It's not going to go away. The temperatures aren't going to come up during the afternoon on Friday. Even though you get through the morning, you have the freezing rain, you might be tempted to think it's going to warm up and we'll have melting in the afternoon. Not this time around. It is going to remain a problem. And then after that, in the Carolinas, they're going to get big snow on top of the ice.
All right, so do-re-mi. Sound of Music, let's start from the very beginning. Morning drive, Charlotte, Raleigh?
Morning drive, Charlotte, Raleigh is a problem. Yes, yes, absolutely. I would say Interstate 40, Interstate 85, you're going to be very difficult to travel on. So do not travel if you don't have to. Let's talk about how they're going to get the snow, because this is important to know. We're going to have cold air wedged near the ground, Ray, and warm air coming in aloft. That's the recipe right there.
Yeah, and that cold air for the freezing rain just above or right at the surface.
Yeah, the cold air is going to be real shallow right here, and they're going to have a lot of warm air riding up that way. Cold air is going to be kind of sliding in underneath it from a different direction. You're going to get their legs cut out from under that warm air thanks to this wedge high right in here, and that is going to be draining that cold air southward into the Piedmont.
Classic cold air damming, and not a good thing, because it's going to stick around too. Prolonged event.
Prolonged event, exactly, and we have temperatures in the upper 20s at, say, just before noon, and they're not going to get out of the upper 20s, I don't think, during the afternoon hours. So you add that in tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
Find your interstate, or any small road in between.
Those are major interstates. I-40, 77, Interstate 85, and this is I-95.
You're exactly right. Just because on Friday morning there's nothing showing up, it's coming your way. You're going to get snow too, and maybe in Southern Virginia also some ice as well. So we've talked a lot about, Jen, everybody here, we've talked a lot about the snow in D.C. and places in southern New England and the Middle Atlantic. There is a significant icing risk here.
Hey, quickly, you told me that Charlotte, some of these places too, do this first, ice, and then maybe this on top of that?
Unfortunately, on top of that ice, there is the snow to contend with, and we are going for significant snow in some of those very same locations in North Carolina that pick up at least ½ inch of ice. So power outages are going to be a significant risk tomorrow.
All right, and then the snow spreads up the East Coast, the storm develops, and then we get some pretty strong winds, onshore winds. That could mean some onshore flooding.
Yeah, we look right now at Jersey Shore, and this is